Thank you so much, Ben. A positive new report out from the Commerce Department today shows the U.S. economy grew by 2.8% this summer, showing things are trending in the right direction. ABC's Rena Roy is running through the report.
One of the last major reports before the presidential election shows positive signs for the U.S. economy. Commerce Department data shows the economy grew at a healthy 2.8% annual rate from July through September. The gross domestic product, which is the economy's total output of goods and services, did slow slightly from its 3% growth rate in the previous quarter, but this marks 2.5 years of consecutive growth. The U.S. economy bypassing fears of a recession. The report pointing to consumer spending driving growth despite still high interest rates and the high cost of housing. Companies are also not laying off as much as had previously been expected.
Still a solid pace. Strong consumer spending drove most of that growth. Still, economists are betting the Federal Reserve will lower interest rates by 1/4 percentage point at next week's meeting.
Inflation is also moving in the right direction, with the annual rate at 2.2%, the lowest level in 3 years. According to recent ABC News Ipsos polling, 90% of registered voters say the economy is highly important to them, with 48% trusting former President Trump to handle the economy and 40% trusting Vice President Harris.
I can barely afford gas. Groceries are really, really expensive. So whatever he's going to, I think he's going to be good for the economy.
I think that the administration's done a pretty good job in keeping us out of a recession.
Despite the continued progress on inflation, average prices are still much higher than pre-pandemic levels, which has weighed on many Americans and posed a challenge to Harris in her race against Trump. But many economists have suggested that Trump's policy proposals would worsen inflation. Rena Roy, ABC News, New York.